Welcome in, Last War family, into the WWC QB18 here. Quick news I heard today about some T11 troops that I currently have here on the screen. So let's get into it. The first troop here that they had displayed was more of an offensive troop. There appears to be defensive troops that you can have in battle, and this has to do with lowering your unit recovery costs. It will just be stronger, harder to defeat. But here's the major news that we want to get into, right? So there's going to be dual mode switching, which is interesting for offensive and defensive. So that sounds like could be strategy based, which we always could use more of. I enjoy that. Then into the off season, we're going to have to unlock a research institute. Okay. That's probably a new building. Then we're going to have equipment research projects, helmet, chest plates, armor, weapon. Sounds similar to like our gear today. So we'll open a new building for that type of equipment. We have to upgrade our barracks to level 35. Unlock tiered equipment research, not traditional training. So traits unlocked. So there's going to be research to unlock, further enhancements, unlock more traits, stages 1 through 4, the materials for production. Let's see. Okay, so this must be the materials that we're making in our new institute, and then on top of that, resources and oil to produce. That sounds terrible. This is a new gameplay that they're unlocking. I did see this. And it just looks like another one of those, gameplays where you could defeat different units for the computer that you play. They're going to unlock. So looking at all of that, what does that tell us now? So we're going to have the first thing I take from that, what you can do right now, is make sure you're upgrading your barracks to level 35, which I'm doing now. So that would tell me that's going to be a requirement. The second requirement that we just read about is there's going to be a new building addition, right? So my guess is it's going to be similar to here, and you're going to have 4 pieces that you're going to need to build, which is going to require a new, it might be a new, it almost sounded like there were going to be materials that were new that we're going to have to build, similar to how when we craft here, we have 4 materials, right? We have different materials that we need to build it. My guess would be it's going to be more like that as far as building it out. And then it talked about some new tech that we're going to get, which I'll tell you what, we could use some non-Valor tech. I know for myself, I've maxed everything out. I'm wasting on this Squad 3, which isn't necessary. And I could really use some new non-Valor tech. The last thing we got was Age of Oil. There was a lot of good stuff in there. So I highly recommend upgrading as soon as the new tech comes out. So new tech and the new gear. All sounds like fun, strategic, offensive, defensive. That all sounds great. What sounds terrible is that you may need to use oil to build these troops. If that's the case, and it's still early, they can change things because this is breaking as far as like, them coming out and getting these T11 troops. But if you're going to have to use oil to make them, it's going to limit free to play as far as creating them. So there's going to be a lot of people that are going to buy these troops, right? Buy the oil and be able to do unlimited T11 troops. I don't like the concept of that myself. I like to have. It would be great if free to play and low spenders could develop these T11 troops just as much as anybody else. Sounds like it's going to be a huge part of the game as we advance. So anyway, that's the news. Nothing further at this moment. Enjoy the rest of your day. QB18 out.